Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Square Wave 2. What do you think an extraterrestrial life form would look like? It's really a fascinating question. Unfortunately, we are all influenced by a lot of Hollywood hokum. For instance, why would an extraterrestrial be a humanoid? Why must it always be menacing and more intelligent than we are? Why couldn't it be more on the level of our animal life here on Earth? Why couldn't it be microscopic, like our bacteria? Of course, some of these possibilities would not make for a very exciting science fiction movie. But just for argument, let's assume that an extraterrestrial life form was intelligent and highly advanced enough for space travel. It would certainly not be humanoid. It would not have evolved from the same early primates we had here on Earth. The forms and shapes of life here on Earth developed in accord with Earth's environment, its atmosphere, its gravitational field, its abundance of water, and its climate. When our climate made a drastic change, so did our life forms. The dinosaur disappeared. The alien's makeup would surely reflect its home environment, which could be radically different from ours here on Earth. Could we even define extraterrestrial life in the same terms we use to define life here on Earth? Would it take on nourishment and excrete waste? Would it reproduce? Would it avoid noxious stimuli and grow? Must another life form necessarily follow this pattern? Or could it be more like our viruses, which blur the boundary between what is alive and what is inanimate? Let's assume for a moment that an intelligent extraterrestrial life form did meet our criteria for life, but it might not be a carbon-based life form like we have here. Our periodic table shows 118 elements, including carbon. Some of these elements are man-made. One might ask, are there no other elements in an infinite universe which could be the basis for life elsewhere? The physical makeup of an extraterrestrial life form would have to accommodate some basic activities. It would have to have mobility, not necessarily with legs and feet like we have. It would have to have a way to manipulate its environment, not necessarily with arms and hands like we have. It would have to have mechanisms for ingestion, elimination, and reproduction. It's very hard to imagine what these would look like. I sure can't. It might perceive its physical environment not with eyes sensitive to light, but with an organ sensitive to another portion of the electromagnetic spectrum, perhaps ultraviolet or infrared. It might communicate telepathically, and telepathic communication with us would be impossible. It might be like our plant life, breathing in carbon dioxide and exhaling oxygen. In short, its native environment and its resulting physical structure could make it totally incompatible with our earthly environment. An actual visit to Earth would be out of the question. A flying saucer is not likely to land on the White House lawn. I propose a real challenge to the Hollywood science fiction writers. It's time we had something besides the hideous monster or the humanoid with the inverted pear-shaped head, the elongated eyes, and a little slit for a mouth. Okay, science fiction writers, let's see what you can do.